Good morning. It is 9:30 on the 16th of May 2025. The plan for today: first, university, which is of utmost importance. Maths lecture, just one at least. 45 minutes, one and done, and then we're out of there. And then we are going to Blaubergstrand to hopefully catch a few waves. If not, you won't be seeing this. So if you see this, we caught some waves. I got a GoPro recently, which has been good, but unfortunately the waves have been not the greatest, so there hasn't been any postable footage. I wanted to post the other day, and then there was a whole shebang, and my camera was out of focus, and then the GoPro, there just wasn't enough. So hopefully today there is enough. The one thing I am concerned about though is my shoulder is not feeling the greatest at the moment. I don't know if it's too much surfing or if I slept funny the one night, but if I just lift it like this, it hurts. So hopefully it doesn't impact the surfing too much. If it does, we'll just thug it out, I guess, today, and then rest a bit on the weekend. But yeah, last week, I'm pretty upset. Last week, I went to Muizenberg Sunday. I didn't vlog it just because it was like a spur of the moment. I just thought, okay, the waves are decent, whatever. I'll just go. I get there, the Muizenberg is firing, and I'm not just saying that to like emphasize the situation, but it was properly overhead. And I was speaking to a couple of the guys there, and they said they haven't seen Muizenberg this big in years. And it was scary. The paddle out was rough, but I got a seriously good wave, and then a couple of good ones, but one that I'll remember for a long time. Unfortunately, I didn't have a way to record it at that point in time, so I am looking to show some decent footage of some decent surfing, so you guys can actually see that I'm not just talking a whole bunch of nonsense and not actually doing something. That's the idea though. That's the idea. And the annoying thing, I guess, with Muizenberg, and especially on that Sunday, I noticed it, and that's where it put me out a little bit, is there's a couple things. Number one, there's so many long boarders but I guess this is where this is a problem everywhere. There's so many long boarders that they sit like so far out, and then they catch the waves so early that I have no chance whatsoever. But the real issue is the guys on the short boards, and I don't know if they're bad or if they're just having a not so great day. But what they do is they sit pretty far out, like just behind the long boarders, and then they paddle for waves that I can see they're not gonna get, and they get so few, but they paddle for everything. And now my issue is, if I'm in the right spot and I want to paddle for a wave, but there's a guy on a short board behind me paddling for that same wave, but I know he's not gonna get it, it's a little bit difficult, because I can't exactly paddle for it, because then it looks like I'm burning him. But then if I don't paddle for it, I'm not going to catch the wave, and then no one catches the wave. So that's something I still need to figure out on how to do that more efficiently, and not look like I'm burning anyone. if that makes sense. If I can do that, that'll be ideal. Sorry, I've seen the camera is a little bit on a funky angle. I apologize if the angle isn't great, but we've arrived at uni. Just gonna try find parking, and then I'll see you guys. I actually don't know when I'll see you guys. We'll see. Yeah, at uni. See you later.
I don't have any motivation yesterday.
Okay, so I have finished my lectures and I'm now on my way to Blauberg, but the wind direction doesn't look promising, so I might go to Blauberg, but if the wind isn't good, then I'm gonna transfer to Muizenberg, where it's kind of facing the opposite direction. So if the wind is bad at Blauberg, it'll be good at Muizenberg. So whichever one, I'll keep you guys updated. But let's see what happens. So, quick little recap of the session. It was not at all what I expected. The waves looked small, but I think you can see they're not quite small. They had a good size on them, but it was very weird. And everyone was getting confused, not just me. So they broke a lot later than everyone was thinking. So it looks like it's gonna come and crash on your head, and then it kind of just holds there for like 5 more seconds, and it just moves past you, and then it breaks. So that was slightly challenging to get it right, and I don't think I positioned myself quite as I should have, because there were a lot of like closeouts. I didn't get barreled or anything, but closeouts in terms of like it wasn't breaking left or breaking right. It broke on both sides of me. So that's the tricky one. So just a lesson learned. Just look at my positioning a little bit. But wow, I got caught on the inside a few times, and it was tiring. My traps here are burning alive, and then I did feel the shoulder pain a little bit, so I didn't want to risk it. But being trapped inside, took it out of me 100%. So it wasn't the longest session, but I enjoyed it, and I feel like I'm getting better. I'm not quite good, but like I was standing up on most of the waves. The one thing I did notice though is whenever I'm scared of a drop, I stand up too quickly, and then I miss the wave almost. So I think I just need to wait that extra half a second to where I've fully caught it, and then I can stand up. But I think every time you go to a new surf spot, a new break, it takes a little bit of time to adjust, and I think that's where I was my first time here. So it was good, and the locals were friendly. I mean, no one had any issues. They just chatted a little bit, which I've seen on the internet about like locals who are rude or whatever, and in Cape Town I haven't experienced that yet. I've surfed a couple breaks, but no one's been rude, no one's been feisty. So I think as long as you respectful, everyone else will be respectful to you. That's as much as I can say about that. Yeah, I hope you saw some entertaining footage, good or bad. And sorry, I'm driving past and I'm seeing some decent waves. No, not today. Come back another day. Anyway, but it was, I enjoyed the spot. There was a whole swim thing from Robben Island and Sports for Lives, so they were doing good things there. One of my mates works there, but it was good. You have Table Mountain while you're surfing. You have Robben Island while you're surfing. It can't get much better than that. Water was pretty clear. It wasn't crystal, but I mean, for Cape Town it was clear. Yeah. So you guys, this might be the end of the video. I don't know what more gonna put in the video, but it might be the end of the video or it might not.
Cool.
So if I do, thanks for watching. If I do end it here, thanks for watching. If I don't end it here,